Today is an L day. Today is quite possibly the biggest, fattest L I've taken this year, and it's only February. So I don't like driving. Let me start there because it's only going to get like more. It's going to sound more like a big L when I keep going. But like, I do not like driving. I'm not a fan of driving. I've never been a fan of driving. Growing up, I was under the impression that driving was something that I was. It was never something that I wanted to do. It was something that I had to do. And the big reason why I don't like driving is because I've been in enough accidents. I also get really sleepy when I drive for more than drive for like maybe roughly more than an hour or so. If not around that 45 minutes, I'm getting tired, okay? I'm bored. I'm a little bit on the energetic side. So the whole thing is that like whenever there's something going on, I kind of beg for rides, so to speak. And okay, I mean, with that being said, there's a humongous convention going on. Reality of Wrestling is there. It's in Houston. Houston is an hour away from me. I don't want to drive there. That's very I'm very bullheaded when it comes to like my worst stuff, and I don't want to drive there. So I'm begging for rides. Everybody's already there, uh, and at some point I just be like my brain is telling me bite the bullet, take the ride, go there. Go there, you know what I'm saying? You support the company, you support the thing, but another thing is telling me you're gonna get tired when you get there and it's gonna suck. Like also when you get there there's gonna be a whole lot of like there won't be a parking spot. It's a convention center, it's a convention going on. You're not gonna be able to like get a parking spot when you get there anyway, so what's the point? So then I was looking for like a way to get there that doesn't involve me driving, and it's like I don't have the money to do it. So like I said, today was just a big L for me because of the fact that it's I'm kicking myself because I don't like driving long distances, and I feel like that's something I can get over the more I do it, but I just can't do it. So one time I was driving back to the apartment from my hometown, and a friend of mine was trying to like keep me awake on the road by talking to me on the phone, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I almost like zoned out and I almost hit the part of the interstate that splits the road. I don't know if there's a word for it, but there's a part like when you go in the interstate, you know how like there's those lines that just let you know, hey, the things are about to split apart. I zoned out and almost hit it. I had to, you know what I'm saying, just basically make sure that I didn't hit it, and that gave me a bit of a scare. I'm not gonna lie to you, like it's like that could have been the moment that I died. You know what I mean? So that's a little embarrassing for me. And I guess that shook me a little bit. And I'm just like, now I just don't want to do these long distance driving things anymore. But it's like, in the process of me not wanting to do it, I'm looking and I'm kicking myself and I'm basically saying, dang, I could have been at this event. I could have hung out with the wrestlers. I could have hung out with the wrestlers that were going to be there. I could have gotten a picture with Phil Lamar or Giancarlo Esposito, or be able to practice my damn against with Ron Simmons or something. Instead, I sat at the house the entire weekend because I just can't get over my fear of driving. I don't want to call it a fear either because I'm not afraid to drive. I can drive to work, but my job is like literally maybe 15 minutes that away. But this is an hour, you know. And also, when I get there, there's not going to be any parking spots anyway. It's just I'm digging myself into a pit because I can't get over this stupid block that I have, and I'm genuinely ashamed of myself for it. And I'm kicking myself because it's a big L for me, and I just like I think the common question that's going on in my head is how are you going to be a wrestler if you don't want to drive these long distances? Because heaven forbid I might end up getting a call to a place that's all the way over there or all the way over there. And like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna take the bus, which I wouldn't mind doing, but the bus takes long. You know, where I take the plane, which is kind of ridiculous because it's literally next town over or whatever. It's just like there's so many things that is wrong with this picture that I am genuinely ashamed of. And but it's like, well, if you're ashamed of it, then why you make a video of it? Because I like documenting my highs and my lows when it comes to this wrestling journey that I have. Because I do want to be a wrestler, and money's tight, and now I'm realizing that that's one of the phobias, that's like one of the issues that I have. It's like money is tight, and I also don't like driving that long. It's just like I keep on, like, I feel like I feel like me chasing this dream is constantly making me realize all of my flaws that I have to challenge, and it's like now I gotta challenge them. But yeah, this was embarrassing. Like, this was a big L for me. This was a huge L. This is the biggest, fattest L for me yet. And like I said, the year is just starting. It's February. It's literally like, we're literally at the beginning of this stuff, and it's like, bro, I really I'm really, I'm kicking myself about this one. I really am. But on a good foot, like, I mean, I want to believe that I'm still part of the group. I want to believe that I'm still part of the company. So when they come back, when they come back to the city, I can still help out and everything like that. I can still be a part of the company. I can still, once I get my $200, I'll be able to get back into it. But it's like right now, today, in my brain, I'm just like, I had the chance to meet up with at least a whole bunch of wrestlers this weekend, and I didn't, because I hate driving. I really wish I had lesser fails.